Yeah, my mother's teachings were always accompanied by slaps, even before the wrongdoing was done, so that you could stick with you as a reminder in case you messed up. You see, at 8 years old, she slapped me on the wrist when she taught me not to steal. At 12 years old, she slapped me on the cheeks when she taught me table manners. At 25 years old, she slapped me on the testicles when she taught me how to respect women. Now, hi there. Welcome to Story Site on Hornless Bull Entertainment. My name is Kenneth Alem. Why Hornless Bull? Well, Alem in my culture means an animal without horns, and I'm a man the last time I checked, so it goes without saying my parents named me after Hornless Bull. My purpose for this channel, pure and simple, is to entertain. Maybe throw in a lesson or two. Hope you stick with me. How? Click that like button if you like this video. Click the bell icon to get notifications of this video. Share this video with crazy-minded friends like you. And of course, subscribe. Let's do this. I was the happiest man at the birth of my nephew. Finally, someone to look up to me. Finally, someone to call me uncle. I expressed myself better on paper, so I wrote him a letter to read when he's old enough to. Please indulge me. I'd like to recite it to you. My dear nephew, your birth was a spark of joy lighting our hearts, casting that silver lining on life the only way babies can do, promising a future of first walk, first word, hopefully mama, first day at school. I recall the first time your mother bathed you. You were little then, but damn, your balls were big and black. Hey! None in our family is that blessed. Now that may imply that I have seen everyone's balls, no? That would imply that I have seen Uncle George's balls, no? That would imply that I have seen Uncle David's balls, no? That would imply that I have seen my father's peanut balls, no? Now me referring to your grandfather's balls as peanuts does not mean that I have seen them and therefore confirm that they're peanut-sized, no? I know this because my balls are peanut-sized, and you know what they say, like father, like son. Anyway, forget that, Kendrick. Just know you are a gem in a gold mine, and we're here to provide for and protect you. I remember the time you had the flu. It was so thick in your nostrils you could hardly breathe. Do you know what your mother did? She sucked the thick mucus out of your nostrils with her mouth, like the great loving mother she is. Not once, many times. That's love, Kendrick. Now, hypothetically speaking, if for some reason your urethra got blocked, like your nostrils, when you couldn't urinate for a week, your blood at bursting point, do you think your mother would let your bladder burst and let you die? No, that wouldn't be love. This is how your mother would show you love. Oh, my son, his bladder is about to burst. Let me suck the urine out of his cock. Well, of course, she wouldn't use the word cock. Little dick, maybe? No? But you get the gist. Love. Now, hypothetically speaking, if for some reason your anus got blocked like your nostrils, the things we do for love. I gave that letter to my sister to give it to my nephew when he's old enough to read. She burnt it and banned me from ever visiting her or a child. But at least he'll get to watch this video. So who's laughing now? Let's talk about table manners and chicken gizzards for a moment. Table manners are an essential social etiquette that everyone should have, whereas chicken gizzards are an essential part of a chicken that could get you banned, excommunicated from your in-laws' house forever. My mother taught me table manners. Thanks, Mommy. This is what she said. During a visit, when chicken or meat is served in a big dish for self-service, do not rummage into the dish looking for the bigger pieces. Pick the one on top and a little soup. That's enough. Don't ask for more, because that's not your father's house. And do not look into other people's plates. Yeah, my mother's teachings were always accompanied by slaps, even before the wrongdoing was done, so that you could stick with you as a reminder in case you messed up. You see, at 8 years old, she slapped me on the wrist when she taught me not to steal. At 12 years old, she slapped me on the cheeks when she taught me table manners. At 25 years old, she slapped me on the testicles when she taught me how to respect women. Now, How mom is slapping her 25-year-old son in the testicles makes for a good story, but I'll not get into it. And how respecting women and testicles connect, I do not know. Maybe she meant not to rape them. But still, it's crazy. Anyway, I learned table manners. And what did mommy teach me about chicken gizzards? Yeah, this is what she said. A chicken gizzard is for the father of the house or the oldest male visitor. She slapped me on the ribs then. It's true, at home we only tasted the gizzard when our father gave us some from his plate. Now you see, I've been at my sister's house 4 times officially. The customary meal for announced visitors in my culture is chicken. During my first visit, chicken was served in a big dish for self-service. In typical Ugandan fashion, the chicken feet and head were not left out. Don't pretend you don't cook these parts. These were the parts put on top and the dish set towards my side, the visitor, to serve first. I could have rummaged into the dish for the better pieces at the bottom, say the gizzard, but I always felt a burning sensation on my cheeks, at the thought, because my mother had slap-warned me. I contented myself to chicken brains and feet. The rest got better pieces, and my damn brother-in-law got the chicken back and gizzard because he was the last to serve. Totally unfair. For 3 times I chewed chicken brains and feet. Do you know how much flesh is in those parts? Nothing. No flesh. I asked mommy the same question. Hello, mommy? Nothing. No flesh. It's just a little neck, skin, beak, sternum, and tendon. The chicken they cooked was hard. Those parts were rubbery and didn't taste like chicken. Hello, mommy? What did you do to me? She promised to slap my throat through the phone for being rude to her, so I hung up. For the 4th visit, however, I was determined not to eat chicken brains and feet. I was going to rummage the chicken out of that dish. My cheeks could burn for all I cared. So, at lunchtime, the dish was set towards my side, the visitor. They weren't supposed to chew the chicken brains and feet. They were mistaken this time. Was it the back? Was it the drumstick I should eat? I looked over at brother-in-law, the gizzard. So I uncovered the dish. They had prepared beans. I looked over at brother-in-law. He had that gleam in his eye and smirk on his face like he was a child forcing out shit where I shouldn't. I thought, no, Kenneth, you will not die in your own movie. The American voice popped out of my head and said, do you know how the bad shriveled beans float on water when you soak them? Yes. It applies here too. The bad beans are at the top, the fat ones at the bottom. Rummage the shit out of those beans and get your revenge. Yes, Avengers, assemble. I'd summoned the serving spoon. I went hard into that dish, damn hard. My brother-in-law cried out, no! No, I said, I am Iron Man. Excuse me, that Iron Man bit was totally unnecessary. It's just that I always wanted to use those words. Anyway, the serving spoon touched on something big and spongy. Scooped it out. Oh, it was the gizzard. My precious. Apparently, they had chicken the day before when he wasn't around, so they had saved the gizzard for him. I looked over at brother-in-law. His cheeks were starting to turn red. And hey, I guess his mother had taught him table manners the slapping way. I understood him, but I wasn't going to spare the gizzard. I loaded the gizzard onto my plate. He looked away from my gizzard-loaded plate. Revenge, finally. I ate that food with tears in my eyes. Not tears of joy, though I was joyful. It's just that the burning sensation on my cheeks was so intense. My cheeks glowed red. My nephew asked me why my cheeks glowed red. I said, don't you know, Kendrick? Don't you know? It is the friction of gizzard going on in my mouth. Gizzard friction generates heat. You'll study it in food and nutrition. True story. Later that day, my brother-in-law bade me farewell with a chicken, as is the custom. When I arrived home, I killed it for supper, as is my custom. While cleaning the chicken, I found a note wrapped in polythene paper, and guess where? The gizzard. The note read, Kenneth Alem excommunicado. And I thought to myself, who knew brother-in-law and I had something in common? A dagger in the chest? That joke was for only Common and John Wick fans. Plus, it also got me thinking, who the hell needs technology when we have gizzarded chicken to send messages? What service would we call that? Gizzard Express? Gizzard X? Jumia Gizzard? GHL? The G for gizzard, H and L for I don't know and I don't fucking care. It could work. Now, before I go, there's this beautiful babe I saw at the basketball court the other day. Wow, I imagine what I could do to her booty. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. I feel a burning sensation on my testicles. Ouch. Yeah. Mommy, I wasn't disrespecting her or trying to rape her. Happy thoughts.